Alright, so let's talk about something most photographers don't think about enough, your monitor. I know we all obsess over cameras, lenses, presets, but what good is all that if you're editing on a screen that's not showing you what your work really looks like? When you're editing wedding photos and color grading your videos, color accuracy is extremely important. And that's why I've been using BenQ monitors for over 10 years in my wedding photography business. Now, BenQ just released a brand new monitor in their PD line, the PD2730S, and I could not be more excited about it. Now, before I get into my review of the PD2730S, let's state a couple of facts. First off, I'm very biased towards BenQ monitors because I've been using them for over 10 years in my business. Also, BenQ did send me this monitor. However, they did not give me any script or wording to say about it. You are going to get my honest opinion. However, keep in mind it's biased because I love BenQ monitors and have been using them for over 10 years. Now, if you're new to BenQ monitors, let's talk about their different lines. Each of them have a specific focus. However, they all are amazing. The PD line is for design overall. So it's great for photo, video, and also any type of design work, like if you're working in CAD. I personally choose the PD line because I do photo and video. So because I'm doing a bunch of different type of work, this line works well for me. However, if you're a photographer and looking specifically for a photo line, there's also the SW line of monitors. And if you're looking for a great budget option to match up with your MacBook, the MA line is specifically made for MacBooks to keep those colors matching and an easy entry point into BenQ monitors. Now, I've been using this monitor for about 2 weeks now, and I absolutely love it. Like I said again, I'm a wedding photographer and a content creator, so I spend most of my time either editing photos and or editing videos. And during my time using the monitor, I honestly loved it so much that I decided to buy another one for myself so I can have a dual monitor setup. This is a gorgeous 27-inch 5K monitor. And probably one of the biggest changes in BenQ monitors I've seen in a while, they're going with a lighter color theme. And I personally really like it. The base is a nice lighter silver color, and also the monitor itself has a kind of nice, beautiful white backing to it. Honestly, this is great for my setup because most of my gear is colored more on the white side. My monitor arm, my speakers, everything is more of a white theme, and then the front facing stuff is black. So I have a really white and black thing going on with also my desk in a nice brown tan tone. The base is easy to use and set up. You just click your monitor into the top of the base. There's also included cable management in the back of the base as well. This makes it easy to keep your desk set up nice and clean. The base also has a wide range of movement for your monitor with a horizontal and vertical setup, so you can use your monitor however best works for your own workflow. However, if you're like me and use your own monitor arm, it's also VESA mount compatible. This makes it easy to use your monitor in a variety of situations that works best for your workspace. So let's talk about specs. This is a beautiful 5K monitor with 218 ppi, so it is extremely crisp. The density in the pixels per inch is really close, and honestly, I have not seen a monitor look this good in a long time. This is great for when I'm photo editing because I can see every pixel in each photo, and especially since I shoot with the GFX 102, this really lends for nice, crispy photos. Also, this monitor has a 60 Hz refresh rate, a 2000:1 contrast ratio. It hits 98% P3 and 100% sRGB, so you know you're getting great color accuracy out of the monitor. And it gets up to 400 nits of brightness. For connectivity, this monitor is Thunderbolt 4 compatible, and this is really awesome if you're using any newer tech. Having that transfer speed between your monitor and your computer is huge because you can connect almost anything to that monitor and know you're not getting throttled from like using hard drives or anything like that. I actually just upgraded to the M4 Max Studio, and so having that Thunderbolt 5 on the Mac Studio and compatibility on the PD2730S is really helpful. For the ports on the back of your monitor, you have HDMI, DisplayPort, 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, one which is used for daisy chaining, and also a USB-C. You also have three USB-A and a USB-C port on the bottom of the monitor. Now, personally, I am not too big of a fan of having those ports on the bottom. However, BenQ was letting me know that they put them there for quicker connectivity if you need to plug in like a hard drive or something really quickly, which I have done recently when I was switching my computers from my MacBook Pro to the Mac Studio, and it's definitely helpful having it there. Also, the monitor is able to daisy chain to itself, and you're able to still get that Thunderbolt 4 connectivity throughout all of the daisy chain. This is why I decided to buy another one for myself, because having a dual monitor setup is probably one of my favorites, and then having that daisy chain Thunderbolt 4 connectivity between them is going to be awesome. Something else that BenQ updated with this monitor as well is the Hotkey Puck. All the BenQ monitors I've ever used come with a Hotkey Puck. However, this new one is wireless. It runs on two AAA batteries, and it's a way for you to quickly be able to change settings on your monitor. This way you don't have to use the buttons on the bottom of the monitor. You can have quick access and program things like different color settings, picture-in-picture, and so much more. And if you use multiple computers as well, this would be an easy way for you to program in the KVM switch and switch between your Mac and PC. I do really like the updates to the Hotkey Puck as well. There's a slight lean to it so it doesn't sit flat like the older version did. And also the new white look is great. Again, I love it for my desk and it works out. So it's really cool seeing these updates from BenQ, especially from a user like myself who's been rocking with them for over 10 years. Setting up the Hotkey Puck was super easy. Honestly, I don't remember there even being a setup. I put the batteries into it and it just started working because it knew its own monitor. All of these amazing specs and features coming at $11.99 is a great deal for a 5K monitor. There's many other 5K monitors on the market, but this is a great deal if you're looking for something to add to your setup. Now, clearly as a former Apple employee, looking at something like the studio display that they have was right around my ballpark. However, the BenQ monitor comes in at a lesser of a price point, and this helps overall. I'm getting the same great features and more connectivity. For me, being able to hook up my Mac Studio and also my custom PC to the same monitor, DisplayPort, and also Thunderbolt 4, and just switch between two of them are awesome. Whereas if I was using something like the Apple display, I don't have as much connectivity there. Everything has to be Thunderbolt. And this is why I've always kind of stuck with BenQ monitors and liked them a little bit more overall. The connectivity has always been great, and I just love the look of the colors on these monitors. Now, since I've been talking about dual monitors so much, one thing that is nice is BenQ offers a lot of software to go along with their monitors and help you with having accurate colors. Not only do these monitors come out of the box with great color and you don't really need to calibrate them, they have options that can help you with that as well. Palette Master Ultimate can help you calibrate your monitor over years of use, making sure that your colors stay correct over years of use. And also for someone like myself who's going to be using dual monitors, they have Display Color Talk. This can help you match colors between a MacBook and a BenQ monitor, and even dual BenQ monitors. And this is all super helpful. I'm actually really looking forward to trying out some of these other software options because I've never used them. Like I never had to use Color Talk before because they didn't have options like Color Talk before when I was using dual monitors. And then for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, I've been using their ultra wide monitor, but that monitor is a 2K monitor. So when I talk about this monitor being so much more sharp and crisp, I really like the 5K versus 2K is a huge difference. And that's also what made me move to buy another one of these monitors for myself so I can have a dual monitor setup. For a 5K resolution monitor, the BenQ 2730S really hits all the check boxes that any professional would need. You have ease of use, a great monitor base, which gives you different heights and being able to turn your monitor, all the cables you need right out of the box, an amazing looking display that's color accurate out of the box, and so much connectivity. This is an amazing monitor that honestly I would recommend to any professional. Like I said again, I'm a wedding photographer and this makes my work look amazing, and I'm getting great results out of it. So I left some links in the description below for you all if you want to check out this monitor for yourself. And also, if you have any questions about it, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to be going through the comments and answering any questions. You'll be getting my honest opinion from a biased BenQ user and how much I love this monitor and how you can help yourself with it. Thanks again for always hanging out on the channel as well. And if you want to see more about wedding photography or wedding photography gear, you can check out some videos over here that are going to be perfect for you and help you grow as a photographer.